just 2 videos ago. Just 2 goddamn videos ago. I made a video about the leader of South Korea who is under the mind control of an absolutely nobody. Go watch the video if you want to know more details. Trust me, watch it sober because watching that video is the equivalent of getting drunk. And now, America seems to think that it would be a good idea to follow by example. A WikiLeaks email revealed that Hillary Clinton's campaign manager John Podesta is tied with this bizarre spirit cooking ritual, which is just... What in the name of Kenji is going on? Hey, reality, can I talk to you for a moment? If you can have everything that our prophet Kenji say, and suddenly you come up with the idea, hey, let's take everything what he say and make it 10 times weirder. Except it's not reality. Guys, we're stuck in the goddamn matrix. This can't be real. This can't be goddamn real. I cannot believe that I actually have evidence of claims such as, if you're voting for Hillary Clinton, you're voting for the devil.
Hey guys, we're home.
And now even more bizarre things happen, and we're gonna go back to one and only place where apparently weirdness never ceased to end. Hello again, South Korea. What kind of bizarre news did you have for me this time? Well, it's definitely connected to the last bizarre news that I reported. I haven't talked about the massive protest that is just ongoing in South Korea about the president's absolutely bizarre brainwashing, where people just went out in drones protesting against this nonsense, which I really cannot blame them. I mean, I have a huge undying loyalty to my country, always, but I don't think I can give the same favor to the government that runs it. If I see my country being run by morons that got brainwashed by a nobody, I would go into an instant coma. However, more and more revelations come in, more and more people are protesting. Prepare yourself for more and more absurdity and keep yourself sober because this is about as mind-boggling as drinking a beer. And the last thing I want is to kill you. The least bizarre out of all of this begins with President Park's absolute hatred of democracy, as if silencing victims of one of the worst tragedies in the history of Korea isn't crazy enough. Just the day before I uploaded my last video, she fired her old prime minister and replaced him with this new guy. Who is this new guy? An absolute nobody. Whoever this new guy is, he is very suspicious and is probably under investigation. I mean, the last time they got the personal trainer of an absolute nobody to be the president's aide. It wouldn't be surprising if this person has ties with the goddamn president or even a puppet master. So, who is this guy? I don't know. What we do know is that this guy is a liberal who got appointed by the President Park as a prime minister, but the president is a conservative. Apparently, this was done to just damage control to the entire thing, but the leader of the party's opposition party said that the replacement of the prime minister can't happen without any sorts of discussion, which means that this entire thing of electing the new prime minister, it doesn't happen with any sorts of discussion. So the president just fired the last prime minister and elect this guy out of nowhere without any sorts of discussion because... screw democracy, I guess? No wonder why your approval ratings are in 5%. That's right, 5%. Wow.
This isn't freedom. This is fear.
This one is 10 times more hilarious than the last. Where do we even begin? So, one of the political advisor of the president's puppet master is none other than a K-pop music video director. Would you be surprised when I say that a massive K-pop entertainment company, YG Entertainment, actually has connections with the president? Now, what is YGE? They host K-pop artists such as 2NE1, Big Bang, and this guy that you might have never heard before.
Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style.
So when someone says that Gangnam Style is made by Satan, I wouldn't be surprised.
Life has failed.
So, what are the details? Dispatch reported further evidence that seemed to suggest a possible connection between the president's scandal and YG Entertainment through their November 4 exclusive report. The accusation is that the political powers favored YG Entertainment and doled out unfair and even illegal benefits for YG Entertainment. According to the report, YG Entertainment's CEO, Yang Min-suk, is an active part of President Park's Culture Fusion project. In July 2014, he was active as a member of the Presidential Culture Prosperity Committee. In June of the same year, Yang was also a part of the 71-person delegation team that visited China with President Park to discuss Korea-China economic relationship. Yang was the only entertainment-related person in the delegation. All the other delegates were economic experts. That's right. They just have the freaking CEO of K-pop freaking industry to talk about economic relationship with China. The morons keep piling up.
Don't feel bad. I'm sure a mere human like you has no way of understanding my lofty aims.
In March 2015, YG Entertainment launched Muju YG, a non-profit organization to help the youths in need. Who signed the cooperation agreement in 2015? The Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism and Ewha University. Ah, yes, the Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism that daughter Shui extorted their money from. There are so many ridiculous details going on around here, but these kinds of ties do make some of the K-pop fans in the audience feel a little guilty through consuming their products, don't it? I mean, freaking Psy, for God's sake. These are all completely bizarre news, but if there's one good news that I can gather through all of this that actually gains my faith in humanity, is that people are tired of this nonsense. Guys, we should take notes from South Korea's people. When they see absolute nonsense like this being paraded on the government, the best way to counter this is not by yourself. You're not alone in this movement. Don't go out there fighting the government's absolute nonsense all by yourself. You're not alone in this world. In a world where you have enemies, you will also have allies to help you. When you join forces together, you will have a higher chance of winning this battle. Guys, I think it has been proven time and time again that our world, the world that we're living in, is now nothing but a goddamn anime. And the only way for us to beat these anime bad guys is by how animes would beat their bad guys. The power of friendship. Trust me, it will overcome all evil. Believe it. Yes, it sounds corny as hell, but look around you. The world is a goddamn anime. You need to play by anime rules or you're dead. People played by this rule, and look how that turned out. And for those of you who do want to help our friend in need, archive.is has been our wonderful, wonderful friend. They have been saving articles in its original form and avoiding us to give direct clicks to cancerous sites like Vice. We can only read the archived version, so Vice doesn't get our clicks. However, this site can only do so much. And it's gonna need your help to keep it running. So please throw $1 to this wonderful, wonderful site, because everything on the internet needs to be saved. Everything needs to be archived so that when some jackass decides to delete some of the articles that I cited down below in the description, we have archived version ready to slap it back at their face. The internet never forgets, and archive.is never forgets. Do not let archive.is falls down and have an amnesia. Support them right away. Link in the description. Follow them on Twitter as well. And speaking of support, thanks for the pledge, Carbuncle Z21. You're absolutely fantastic. And huge thanks to the wonderful fan art by Shiromaki and one by John the D. You guys are awesome. As always, if you want to publish your own fan arts, don't forget to tag me on Twitter or DM me or comment me on YouTube. Just let me know that you draw a fan art of me so that I can see it. That's all for the video today. If you like this, you can go ahead and click the like button and subscribe for more. If you wish, you can support me on Patreon. And thanks for watching.